Hello friends, welcome back. So on this lecture we are going to see vulnerability management. This is in part 6, lecture 6 in our cloud audit and security compliance series. So let's move and start. So understand few basics. Cloud service provider, which means CSP, responsible security of the cloud. As said in my earlier very first lecture, the CSP responsible to the security of the cloud. Okay, the CSP is responsible for patching system supporting the delivery of services to CSC, such as hypervisor and networking services. They also conduct recurring penetration testing and external vulnerability scans by engaging independent third parties to search the defense and device configuration settings within the system. So CSP basically responsible for patching, their penetration testing, vulnerability management on hypervisor and networking services on their end. So let's move ahead and see. Let's see what CSP is responsible for. The CSC responsible for security in the cloud. So let's assume there are multiple clouds in Azure environment or AWS environment. There are multiple clouds account. Okay. So in that cloud account, your account also will be there in somewhere, some region. Okay. So the customer means you guys, the client. Okay, those are responsible for security in the cloud. Okay, let's move ahead. CSC control their own operating system, software, and applications, and are therefore responsible for patching, scanning, penetration testing, file integrity monitoring, and intrusion detection for their applications. So, in the cloud, the customer is responsible for vulnerability management. In short, everything customer is responsible. They are also responsible for installing and maintaining antivirus software on their system within CSP environment. Okay, now let's move ahead with some basics. Okay, so scanning tools we are going to see. Traditional vulnerability scanning tools may not work in the cloud environment because the environment is so dynamic. So the cloud environment is so dynamic, hence the old vulnerability scanning tools, okay, which will not work in the cloud environment. It's necessary to access provided cloud assessment tools compared to third party tools to scan the CSC dynamic environment. CSC should know if their data or the services that are running has an increased level of vulnerability and to be able to respond accordingly. CSC should not be able to respond and just rely on the CSP. So on the customer side, the customer cloud account, customer cloud environment, okay, customer is fully responsible and they should have the monitoring system where they can easily catch up what are the services is quickly increase the network load, the data load is going high, down as per their regular category, and they quickly act on their antivirus vulnerability system or network threat protocol on their end. They should not rely on the cloud provider end. So CSC must have those capability to ensure they run the cloud auditing, they run the vulnerability management. And for tool for prospective clouds, every cloud service provider, they approved some third party tools where they can run into cloud environment from customer perspective and find the threats. So as far I know, my on my last client AWS, we were working on Tanium as well as Carbon Black, semantic antivirus threat protection. So there are multiple approved lists on the cloud provider. You may check with your own cloud provider. Let's move and let's see on what focus we supposed to give on this vulnerability management system. The point number one, patch management strategy. Obviously, this is the very first on the vulnerability management. Your focus will be on patch management strategy, the documentation, how those are running into your cloud environment, how many the ratio of successful patching, and the patches where fail, what is the strategy to keep those up to date. Everything must supposed to be documented. The next point will be proactive detection. Obviously your penetration testing, how it is going, who's performing, is the all documentation in process. Third is virus detection. Every system has the virus deployment, the agent is installed, the virus is up to date, those need to be checked, and who's monitoring that, who's receiving those reports. That will be your focus. And very last is border definitions, defining the point where data passes from your network to the other network. That border definition is up to date, and who's monitoring that. That will be this 4 point is a key points for your vulnerability management in the cloud. Okay, not off the cloud, in the cloud. Let's move for our checklist, audit consideration. So what you are going to check in the audit: identify what vulnerability scanning tool the CSC uses for their cloud services, either from their CSP or any third party or both the tools. Check if scanning tools are being used, how tools are being used, and if the tools and its output are reliable. Review the output. First, determine if the output match the compliance requirement. Second, understand the CSC is doing with the output. Okay, so understand what the CSC is doing with the output. If you run the vulnerability scanning tool, if you get the output, okay, what you are doing with that output, what your client is doing with that output. Okay, is anyone there to review that output? Are those report going to the management? Okay, and with that output, what the risk is going to highlight, who's working on that, what is the mitigation timeline. Okay, so all this cover in this your scanning tool report output. And also review the lesson learned, what you learn from your scanning tool, your vulnerability management tool. Okay, and is it timely documented, the address, the risk which is you guys found, it is closed, mitigated on the timely manner. All those supposed to be documented. Check if that process is in place or not. Ask how the CSC is hardening their images and keeping them up to date, as the CSP is not responsible for it. Okay, so in the cloud, CSC is responsible for everything. So if your EC2 instance, your S3 bucket, how you ensure those are hardened is not allowed to everyone. Okay, ensure those documentation is in place. Ask for document on how the CSC prioritize and rank vulnerabilities and SLAs. So if you scan your vulnerability tool, okay, if you found so many vulnerabilities, how it is prioritized: priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. So just like priority 3, vulnerabilities can be mitigated in 60 days, 90 days, priority 2 within a week, priority 1 within 2 days, 3 days, like that. How those categorization is happen with the different level, and who's responsible for what. Okay, so let's move for the next checklist. Ask how the CSC manage penetration testing, as it require working with the CSP. Understand if they are doing it or not doing it because of extra notification and coordination overhead. They might your customer might not have that much of resources to work on penetration testing and coordinate with the CSP. So check that. This is a very good audit point, audit consideration, you can say. Assess what their vulnerability management looks like in their cloud environment. understand if the controls are actually remediating the risk, some best practices that should be present or not. Just like I in earlier slide we seen the focus on the 4 points. Those point: patch management, proactive detection, virus detection, and border definition. These points, this is the major points. The your customer end, these points are covering or not. So this is for vulnerability management. So we seen access management, data security, network, user device management, configuration management, vulnerability management. On the next lecture, we are seeing the logging and monitoring. So logging and monitoring, this will be our last topic of this series. If you have any question, please comment or email me. You have my email address. And if you still not subscribed to my channel, please click on subscribe, like and share. That's it for today.